Hello guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to another episode of my Sunday League Fantasy Football. It's episode 2. Today we had a home game against Wodson Park in a semi-final for our cup. Now, first of all, I should start by apologising about the schedule of this video. This match, which this video is about, was actually played 2 weeks ago, the week after Bury Rangers, which was the last episode of this series. However, I'm only uploading it today because we had a free week the week after this match, so there was no rush for it but I have left it quite late, so I apologise for that. But hopefully the schedule should work out now that we've got games consistently every week. But before I do start, I should probably mention I have added into the point system, and that is going to be for a hat-trick. Now it's going to be an extra 2 points if you score a hat-trick. So let's get into the score for the match. Now, it was a semi-final against a team we'd previously drawn 4-4 to them away in the cup, in the league, and we beat them 6-1 in the league as well at home. Now, this game in the semi-final, we actually did beat them 10-1, which was a bit ridiculous. We did deserve to beat them though, and I'll go through the scorers quickly now. Niels, who was only playing his second game for us, scored 6 goals, which just got embarrassing for them. He absolutely ruined them. And then Jamil scored 2, Ergus scored 1, and Ham scored 1. Now, I'll go through the assists. I'm just going to read it off my notepad because it can get a bit confusing, especially with 10-1. But I should just mention, if I have missed anything out, because with 10-1 it's easy to miss things, just let me know and I'll add it in next episode. But for assists, I've got Luke on 1, Ham on 1, Luke on another 1, Armin on 1, Ayush on 1, Mehmet on 1, Niels on 1 for Jamil, me for the other one from Jamil. No one got an assist for Ergus. I remember that goal. I'll go through it in a little while. And then I've got Sid on Ham's goal. Now let me take you through the starting 11 and who played the game, and then I'll go through each player's individual points. Now, the starting 11, as you can see on the screen, we had a full team again, which meant that 2 people couldn't play, and those 2 people were unfortunately Jonah and Janet, so they didn't play this game. However, starting in goal was Alex, right back was Luke, 2 centre backs were Emraldo and Emijan, Fuat was at left back, Ayush and Mehmet in CDM, Armin was on the right, Ham was on the left, Jamil in cam, and Niels up front, which left myself, Sid, Andrew, Josh and Ergus on the bench for this game. So that was the lineup for this match. I'm now going to take you guys through each player's individual points. Like I said, I'll just say it again, if I've missed anything, let me know and I'll add it in for next episode. But let's start by getting into the goalkeepers. Now, for those of you, you should probably all know by now, we have 2 goalkeepers. One does the first half and one does the second half, and then they each get marked for half as a goalkeeper, half as an outfield player, and then those 2 scores get added together and you get an overall points total. But that does mean that Alex started in goal, which meant he got 2 points for starting. He kept a clean sheet as a goalkeeper. He also got a 7 out of 10 rating, which put him on 13 points. And then Luke started the game. He got 2 assists, which were 3 points each, 6 in total. Played an 8 out of 10, which put him on a total of 16. Emraldo started the game. He got an 8 out of 10 match rating, which gave him a total of 10. The same goes for Emijan, a start and an 8 out of 10 for 10 points. Fuat started the game. He played a 9 out of 10 and got man of the match, which meant he got 14 points overall. Ayush started. He also got an assist. He played an 8 out of 10, which put him on 13 points. And then Mehmet done exactly the same, a start, an 8 out of 10 and an assist for 13 points. And then Jamil started the game. He scored 2 goals, 5 points each, and then played a 9 out of 10, which puts him on 21 points. And then Armin started the game. He got an assist. He also played an 8 out of 10, which put him on 13. Ham started the game. He scored, which is 5. He got an assist, which is 3. And then I also gave him a bonus. For those of you who did play in that match, you probably won't remember now because it's been a while since the game was played. But he went on a skill run and he nutmegged this guy. And then he's also played a 9 out of 10, which gives him a total of 20 points. And then Niels, this is where it gets a bit ridiculous. He started the game, which is 2. He scored 6 goals, which is 30 in total, plus the 2, 32. And then he scored 2 hat-tricks obviously because he scored 6 goals, which is a double hat-trick, which is 2 points each, 4 points. And then he got an assist, which is 3. A bonus, I just gave him a bonus because if you score 6 goals, I think you deserve a bonus. And then he got man of the match as well, joint with Fuat, and I just gave him a 10 out of 10 because when you score 6 goals and you get an assist and you get man of the match, you can't really not play a 10 out of 10. So that puts him on a whopping total of 58 points. And now going over to the bench, obviously the start points don't count for these players because they didn't start the game. We've got myself, I got an assist. I also gave myself a bonus for my assist. Now, I know it's going to sound biased, but I was actually too happy with this assist. And I also gave myself an 8 out of 10, which puts me on a total of 12 points. And then we've got Sid, he got an assist as well, played a 7 out of 10, which puts him on 10 points. And then we've got Andrew as an outfield player. I gave him a 7 out of 10. Josh got an 8 out of 10. Ergus got a goal, a bonus for his goal as well, because his goal was a decent goal. He dribbled through about 3 or 4 players, I think. He basically went on a run and then finished it off nicely. So I gave him a bonus for that, an 8 out of 10, which puts him on a total of 14. So those are the overall points for each player. Like I said, just let me know if I've missed anything out and I'll add it in. But now let's have a look at the overall leaderboards and add those points in to see where everyone's levelled out. As you can see on the screen, this is the overall leaderboard. I won't go through it all like I haven't in the previous video, but as you can see at the top is Niels on 76 points, 36 clear of second, which is a bit ridiculous. And then we've got myself in 10th on 20. Janet and Jonah missed out a few points. They're both sitting bottom and second bottom, but when they play next game, I'm sure they'll get their points and catch up. And then we've got Ham in second on 40. A couple players moving up and down. But yeah, that is about it for the overall points table. So that is about it for the end of the video. If you guys have enjoyed this video, leave it a like. Hopefully next week's video shouldn't be up as late. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.